Now turn up.
What up is Marcus with Dynasty Fun Dads. I have Jackson here. We are going to be doing a video that has probably a lot of hate in it. I'm probably going to get a lot of comments yelling at me saying, hey, you're wrong, you're dumb. But I'm ready. Are you ready for that? We have 5 bold rookie predictions, things that I think have a really good chance of happening. Or does that mean it's going to happen? No. But I think it could happen. We're going to start right off the bat with Ja'Marr Chase. I believe he's not going to be a top 24 wide receiver in 2021. I think a lot of people have a huge hype for Ja'Marr Chase. I think Ja'Marr Chase is going to disappoint in his rookie year. Right now, people are talking about him being DeAndre Hopkins. I've seen people say, oh, well, he's an automatic 10-year star. He's automatic, like he's going to be a top 5 wide receiver. There's a lot, people are putting Ja'Marr Chase in these high elite realms. And in 2019, his statistics, if you translate it to the NFL, would be really elite. But he didn't play in 2020. Good reasons for that. And there is still, he's still not stepped on the field. Are you trying to kick? Are you trying to kick? He's like, I'm out of here. I do not agree with this take. He has still not stepped on the NFL field and shown it. I know he has Joe Burrow, but it's going to be an I think top 24 is a really hard bar to hit when you're a rookie wide receiver, and I think he's going to disappoint. I think he's going to be in the 30, like right around 30, 32 in that area. Could he easily be top 24? Yes. And why is that disappointing? Because even CeeDee Lamb could hit top 24 last year. And we even look at wide receivers like Justin Jefferson, who was quote-unquote the number 2 at LSU. You would assume, or people assume, I should say, that Ja'Marr Chase is immediately going to be better, which that does not always translate. So, number 1, I'm probably going to get the hate on Chase, but I think it's going to be a slower burn than people think. I think you're going to be maybe like wide receiver 30 this year. And maybe he goes up into a sophomore hit where he's like a DJ Moore, where wide receiver 10, and maybe like another wide receiver 8. But I don't see him going into this like, oh, I'm going to be wide receiver 5. I don't see him in the A.J. Brown realms of like immediately producing like that. But could be wrong. I could easily be wrong, and this is why it's a bold prediction that I'm saying that. It's not a non-bold. I could say, oh, he's not going to be a top 40 wide receiver. That would be not bold. Or that would be super bold. Opposite. I could say he's not a top 10 wide receiver. That would be saying not bold. So, next one. I think Javonte Williams is going to outscore Melvin Gordon for the entire year. Yes, Javonte Williams. I think it's going to be one of these where Melvin Gordon's going to start the year, if he wants to be at camp. He could start the year kind of like in this Mark Ingram role, the Marlon Mack was supposed to be a role, and I think the rookie running back Javonte Williams is going to take over mid-season, week 6, week 7, week 8. You're going to see Javonte Williams take that job and never give it back. That is what rookie running backs do when they are elite, or at least really good, and I believe Javonte Williams has that ability to be a 3-down running back in Denver and take over that position. That's a pretty easy one. Melvin Gordon could easily... Are you just kicking away? You don't want to be a part of the video. He's like, I'm out of here, Dad. I don't like what you're saying. Are you gonna say anything? Are you gonna say anything to the people? Yeah, people. All right, number 3. No running backs in the top 12. So a lot of years we get a running back that is in the top 12. We get a RB1 out of this group. Last year we had. Why am I mind blanking? This is what happens. We had Jonathan Taylor years prior. We've had Zeke as number 1. We've had Barkley as a number 1. Every year we have usually one, but I say this year I think it's going to be a little bit disappointing. I think Najee Harris is going to be the closest one to it, but I think he's going to be running back like 15-ish in that area. So I think all running backs will be out of the top 12. And really, there's only 3 that I think have the shot of being there. Michael Carter has probably an outside shot just in case he gets like 3-down work. But I believe Travis Etienne will share some time with James Robinson be an issue. I think Javonte Williams is going to be a slower burn into the process, like I just kind of mentioned, and take over Melvin Gordon. And then I think Najee Harris has the closest chance, and I just think he's going to miss it by a little bit. I think he's going to be like RB 14, 15, 16, or around there. The next one is Mr. Pitts. Mr. Kyle Pitts, I think, will be a two-ended thing. I think he'll be a top 7 tight end. I think he'll be right into that 5, 6, 7 range. I also think he will be disappointing to the Dynasty and fantasy football community because 5, 6, 7 is not where we want Kyle Pitts. I think he's going to have this like 707, 708 season or even 806 touchdowns. And he's just going to be a disappointment. People are going to be going, where's this tight end to? They're going to expect Darren Waller numbers, which is like over 1,000 yards. And they're going to look back and go, he wasn't the you could say the game changer. He wasn't the fantasy changer that we wanted to out of him. And right now he's being drafted as a top like 5 tight end. And a lot of times dynasty communities, he's all the way up, and I've seen up as high as tight end like 2 and as low as probably tight end like 6, 7. So that's dynasty. And I think just with his rookie year, it's going to be a process where you're going to see the highs and you're going to see some games that are going to be lows, and he could be the unicorn, but I think he's just going to be a tight end between like 5 and 7, which is not bad. That's a small little window that I have there for him. But I also think he will still be a disappointment to what is relatively known as the fantasy football and dynasty football community. The last one, and this is just going on odds because I think Trevor Lawrence is awesome. I think there's no doubt about it. I think he's going to be a very, 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 very good quarterback at the next level. I don't think he will be the highest scoring rookie quarterback. I will give that to somebody else. Zach Wilson easily could have a chance of beating him in his rookie year. I think you look at Trey Lance, if he starts week 1, same with Justin Fields. If he starts week 1, I think any of those players could outscore Trevor Lawrence. So if I give you a chance, I think Trevor Lawrence is maybe like a 40% chance. And maybe the other guys get, what is that, 20? Maybe the other guys get 20% apiece. So are the other guys better than Trevor Lawrence? No. But Mr. William Trevor Lawrence has just a less percent chance, I think, over the other 3. So I don't even know if that's a Vegas odds bet. I probably would be. Maybe it's not. Probably not. But I think William Trevor Lawrence will not be the highest scoring quarterback. That's the 5 bold takes, and it kind of correlates with some of the rankings and some of the stuff that I've said over the last month or two. I just wanted to do a video about the rookies here. We haven't done, hi Jackson. We haven't done one in a little while about the rookies. We're going to have to talk about them a little bit more because maybe we'll do some revisiting of their camp and stuff like that. But if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. We're giving away a Jerry Jeudy, man, I got to hold that better. Jerry Jeudy free signed jersey. All you have to do is be a subscriber for a chance to win when we hit 1K, which will not be too far along here. We'll be giving it away to one of you guys. Or gals, if there's any gals watching. All right? Say bye. Peace out. See you tomorrow.
Now turn up.